Hey everybody, welcome back to Fox 5 News this morning, 7:45 right now. So a lot of you know this. It's a scary scenario for parents. Their child has been diagnosed with autism and they really don't know what to do or where to turn for help. Our next guests are the parents and co-authors of a book. It's called Navigating Autism here, and this is a copy of the book. And it's a step-by-step guide that helps parents work through educational, governmental, and medical obstacles to get the critical help their autistic children need. Please welcome Melissa and Andrew Areffi. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Thank you guys for being here so much. In this book, I wish I had time to read all of it, but tell us about your personal situation, your personal experience with autism and your children.
Well, all three of our kids are diagnosed with autism. It kind of went in stair steps, so we had a little bit more time to absorb it.
Yeah.
The first time was a huge shock. I broke down and cried. Because the only thing I'd really seen was Rain Man, and I had no frame of reference whatsoever. The third time around, we actually knew the signs and knew what we were expecting.
Yeah.
And I guess, and kind of in a good way, I don't know any better.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never had it easy and then had it hard.
Right. So you knew exactly what to do and how to do it by the third child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dad, I wanted to ask you about the guilt. We were talking about that during the commercial break because my nephew is autistic, and I watch my sister and my brother-in-law, and they go through this guilt phase.
Absolutely. I think most parents, and that's the hardest thing, is you blame yourself.
Yeah.
And the first thing that you have to know is that it's not your fault. You cannot spend your time saying, what did I do? How did I do this? And when you change your focus and you get it off of yourself and you put it on the child, because it's really, it happened to them. And then you start to see progress. You start to be able to focus your energy and your resources and getting them help and getting them moving along in life.
Okay, let's talk about those resources, because that is the toughest thing for parents with autism, as you guys know, up close and personal. How do you get to the first step? First of all, finding the resources, because their education, $25,000 a year just for the basics. Right. I know that for sure. So how do you guys do it? Where do you go?
Well, first of all, you get the book.
You get the book.
Yeah. We looked up every special education department,
Yeah.
every regional center, every advocacy department by state and the 8 jurisdictions. And all of the information is actually in there. I called all of them.
You called all of them?
All of them.
Nothing like
I know. I kind of cried.
A mother's love.
I cried when my phone bill showed up.
Yeah, yeah.
And, but they're not that easy to find, actually.
They are not.
And it's not what you say, it's how you say it, because you need the vocabulary to allow these people to help you.
Okay.
So, for example, if you're trying to get your kid into special education, you never ask for the best placement. Because everybody wants the best.
Of course.
But the state can't afford to pay for that.
Yeah.
So you're asking for the most appropriate and the least restrictive environment. You need to know the lingo and the language, because quite honestly, they start talking Martian the first time you get a diagnosis.
Melissa, there's so many people who are going to want to talk to you. Let me get this information out. Where can they, first of all, find this book, and is it possible to get in touch with the both of you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can reach us via our website, navautism.com.
Okay.
And then the book is available. You can buy it right now through our website. There's actually 30% off right now.
Okay.
And then through Amazon.
Okay, give me that website again.
Navautism.com.
Navautism.com.
It's N-A-V-A-U-T-I-S-M.
Okay, folks, and there's the information. There's your beautiful family right there. What are the names of your children?
Kennedy, Alex, and Bella.
All right, bless you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this information. Hopefully a lot of folks will be helped by your book. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, absolutely. It is 7:49 right now. Time to get a check on our weather.
Let's do that. 60 degrees for a high today. That average high at 68 degrees. And outside right now, still getting that wind chill at 32 degrees with 39 at McCarran is the actual air temperature out there, but it feels like 32 with that 12-mile-an-hour breeze. Here is your 7-day forecast. It does show some, steady warming, I guess you can call it, over the next few days. 66, 67, 68 for us Thursday, Friday. Not much of a temperature range over the next few days for the rest of the work week after today. But then 70 degrees for your Saturday and for your Sunday. Those temperatures on the weekend at 70 degrees will be about 3-4 degrees above where we should be for this time of the year. It is 7:50. Let's check that traffic with Chris Brown.
All right, thanks a lot, Ted. And still seeing slow traffic on the southbound side. Again, an accident reported I-15 southbound at Tropicana. So if you're traveling southbound, you want to maybe exit before you get to Flamingo. So keep that in mind. And let's go to the maps and check out some real-time traffic. You'll see the slowdowns there. So give yourself extra time. Maybe take Valley View instead as your Fox 5 traffic solution. Checking things out around the airport connection. connector. If you're taking the 215, this stretch of the 215, this is the westbound side. Very slow traffic, no accident reported, but real-time traffic, 16 miles per hour right now if you're taking the 215 westbound near I-15 southbound or northbound. So keep that in mind, especially if you're catching a flight. You want to give yourself an extra 10 minutes there. Let's get back to the news desk.
Thanks, Chris. Well, technology is an ever-growing part of our culture. It seems everyone has a smartphone or tablet on them. Toddlers, no exception.
Fox 5's Elizabeth Watts has a preview of her special report on toddlers and technology.
When we were little, these devices didn't even exist, but now some studies show 1 in 4 toddlers uses a smartphone, but could that be hurting their development? Tonight on Fox 5 News at 10, we talk with some parents who let their toddlers play with smart devices. They say the kids know their way around the apps, and some parents even buy tablets for their kids so they don't have to share. It's all a growing part of our culture, and parents say it helps their kids connect in different ways.
They've definitely gotten into a lot of the preschool helping games, the counting and math. There's a lot of great tools out there.
Cause and effect, when they're this age, they need to see that immediate reaction, and the apps are real good for that, because as soon as they touch it, they get immediate feedback, and that helps them.
But some experts wonder if this could be hurting their social development, and could it possibly be dangerous to their health? Tonight at 10, we will show you the positives and negatives to having toddlers play with technology, and what should parents do when their kids reach for their phones. We'll see you tonight at 10. Back to you.
I can tell you this, if you want peace in your life, you give them the phone.
Well, I'm already having a hard enough time like taking a text from my grandma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now, I don't know what's worse, getting a text from a toddler or from your grandparents.
Because, dude, let me tell you, they know how to use those machines. It is incredible to watch a 6-year-old navigate around the tablets. All right, 7:53 right now. Well, Brangelina's still going strong. Same with Ben and Jen and SJP and Matthew, whoever that is. But one Hollywood romance is no longer. Is that Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Looks like someone lost her Bieber fever.
Oh!
Yes, details of the Bieber-Selena Gomez breakup.
Call the doctor.
Tell me it's not true.